I didn't raise my voice. I didn't cry. I didn't even argue. I just canceled everything I'd planned for weeks and took his mother out alone. That's when my husband realized something had been broken in our marriage for a long time. If you've ever felt like the default planner, the emotional glue, the one who remembers birthdays, buys gifts, smooths over disappointments, while your partner just shows up, hit like, subscribe, and buckle in. Because this husband-wife debate isn't about a birthday dinner. It's about emotional labor, invisible effort, and the moment one woman finally stopped carrying it alone. I've been married to my husband, Daniel, for 6 years. On paper, we're solid. We both work full-time. We pay bills. We don't scream or throw things. We laugh together. But beneath all of that, there's something quieter, heavier. I'm the planner. Not because I love planning, but because if I don't, things simply don't happen. Birthdays, holidays, family gatherings, especially when it comes to his side of the family. And the person I've always gone all out for? His mom. She's the kind of woman who remembers everyone's favorite dessert, who shows up with gifts wrapped perfectly, who makes holidays feel warm and intentional. So when her birthday came around this year, I did what I always do. I planned everything. Weeks in advance. Dinner at her place. A full home-cooked meal. A custom cake. And a big, meaningful group gift from Daniel and his brothers. I made a group chat. Sent reminders. Gave everyone time to budget. All they had to do? Show up. And pitch in. The morning of the dinner, I was already exhausted. Work had been brutal. I'd picked up extra shifts. My chest felt tight in that familiar way, the I'm barely holding it together way. Still, I texted the group chat. Sent a screenshot of the gift. Reminded them of dinner time. Asked them to send their share. That's when the replies started rolling in. One brother. Money's tight right now. Another. Yes, same. Can't swing it. Then the third. Didn't realize we needed money today.
No apology. No scam.
Just expectation. Like I'd fill the gap. Again. I stared at my phone. My hands were shaking. Not because of the money. Because of the assumption. The quiet, unspoken belief that I would handle it. Like I always do. And suddenly, I couldn't and I didn't yell. I didn't argue in the group chat. I just went quiet. Then I called my mother-in-law. I kept my voice light. Didn't explain. Asked if she'd like to go to her favorite restaurant instead. My treat. She lit up. And in that moment, something inside me steadied. Then I texted Daniel and his brothers. I'm taking Mom out to dinner instead. You're welcome to come if you'd like. The responses were immediate. Angry. Defensive. Because now they couldn't afford it. And for the first time, I didn't rush to fix that. That night, Daniel confronted me in the kitchen. His tone wasn't cruel, just confused. Why would you change the plan without talking to me? I looked at him, really looked, and realized this wasn't just about his brothers. It was about him letting me carry the weight every time. Because I'm tired, I said quietly. I'm tired of planning, of paying, of pretending this is a group effort when it's not. He frowned. You didn't have to do all that. That sentence was the knife. But I did, I said. Because if I don't, no one does. The room went silent. I told him everything. How invisible it feels. How his mom thinks everyone contributes, because I never say otherwise. How his brothers always have ideas and money for their dad. But for their mom? Silence. And how lonely it feels being the only one who notices. My voice didn't crack. But my hands clenched so tight my nails left marks. Daniel didn't interrupt. For once, the dinner was perfect. His mom laughed. She shopped. She cried over the gift, a pink KitchenAid mixer she'd wanted for years but never bought for herself. She was radiant. And when Daniel saw that, when he saw her joy, something shifted. That night, he apologized. Not defensively. Not half-heartedly. Really apologized. For assuming. For benefiting from my emotional labor without acknowledging it. I told him this would be my new tradition. One-on-one dinners with his mom. He and his brothers are welcome to join. But I won't organize. I won't chase money. I won't cover for them. And if they don't contribute, their names don't go on the gift. Daniel didn't argue. He nodded, because for the first time, he saw it. The justice wasn't loud. It was quiet, in the way my shoulders finally relaxed, in the way Daniel now asks, "What can I handle?" In the way his mom felt genuinely celebrated, without me burning myself out to make it happen. I didn't explode. I stepped back, and everything finally balanced. Marriage isn't just about love. It's about awareness, about noticing who's doing the invisible work, who's remembering, who's compensating, and having the courage to stop before resentment becomes the language you speak. If this story hit close to home, hit like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments.